Family, today I'm giving out a video for fragrances for real men. So I got a bunch of different things a man can wear that's for a real man. You want to smell manly, you want to smell, I'm always going to say you want to smell good. There's many different ways to smell good based on personality, how you are, how you dress, how you move. Fragrances can work in many different ways. What I would say is don't get stagnant in life. Don't stick to only one way. You have to do things for it to be the right way. Sometimes you can take different approaches in life and still get the same success. So let's speak about a fragrance from the house of Penhaligon's. This is called Arzani. Alzarin. Sorry guys, sorry if I butchered this name. But what you're gonna get in this fragrance, which is wild to me, you get leather, agar-oud, incense, your vetiver, you have florals in here, you got orris, you got orange blossom. I mean, in a weird way, this smells like, wet tobacco, but the wet tobacco is like a whiskey wet tobacco. There you go. But that's not in here, right? It's the leather, the agar-oud, wood, the incense, the vetiver. This has some, like I said, florals, iris, saffron. It's an extremely interesting fragrance, right? And when you want to smell like a man, be very manly and very, your foot forward, this fragrance right here, and I'll tell you something, this fragrance is a powerhouse. I mean, 9 hours in, I'm like, damn, this thing don't go nowhere. This fragrance is strong. I've worn this a lot of times. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And it just doesn't take too many sprays, man. This thing is nuclear. 9 hours in, and I'm saying to myself, wow, this thing does not want to go nowhere. Projection, sillage, everything this is a beast mode fragrance, no lie. From the house of Penhaligon's, this is called Alzarin. This is the EDP, but man, it's performed like a neck straight. Let me tell you, it performs beastly. Another fragrance when you want to smell like a man, very masculine, very I'm here, I'm in the building. Man, I wish they sold this in 100 mil, but Nishane, Sultan Vetiver. Love this color of the juice, guys. So this has 4 different types of vetivers in there, and has a leather note. This is a really great fragrance when it dries down. The opening, because there's so many different vetivers, it could drive you crazy. You could say, what did I buy this for? But just take a chill pill, let the fragrance develop, and it's a great vetiver, outstanding fragrance. I get 10 hours, real good projection, real good sillage. It works. It really does. Nothing more I can say. 4 different types of vetivers, but I would say this, guys, it's not going to be like for a rookie. If you're new, this is not for you. It's for a veteran or somebody with a more open mind to certain fragrances. So if this sounds good to you, Nishane Sultan Vetiver is something you should look into. Now, another fragrance that I have here is from the house of Kajal. And this is a beast mode fragrance. This thing is, my God. Kajal number 4. So what you have here is you have dates, leather, rum. Oh my God. I'm assuming it has orris too. But the dates, the leather, the rum is outstanding, guys. And beast mode. This is a 12-hour fragrance, great projection, great sillage. You cannot go wrong with this, guys. I promise you. If you're looking for a masculine fragrance, what men wear, fragrances that men wear, right here, guys. Because jar number 4 is that fragrance for you. And, you know, not all fragrances use a note of dates. Done very well in here, guys. Very well. From the house of Tom Ford. Man, I got to wear this more. And it's so good. My girlfriend bought it for me. Let me put the cap on so you can see the full presentation, guys. Sorry. Tom Ford Noir. This is where it all started from. The Noir line. And you can get this. I would. It's like a green tea iris fragrance. If there's iris in here, I could be dead wrong, but it just feels powdery. You know what I'm saying, guys? And I'm not looking into notes or nothing. I'm not going over every single thing, but a black, dark green tea with some powdery nuances. I call this Batman, this fragrance. Great fragrance. I get a good 8 hours. Nice projection, nice sillage. This is something where if you're very masculine, you want a fragrance that is very like, okay, I'm in the room, I'm a man, I really don't want to have none of this, you know, too much of this candy flop, you know, sweetening fragrances. This is good, man. This is dark black tea and some powdery essence, which with that tea note, it just stays very masculine. Never gets like powdery, you know what I mean? Something you should really look into if, you know, you want something also that not too many people are wearing, right? Like, people are not wearing this Tom Ford like that. You're not going into Macy's and picking it up. So when you buy this on a discounter, not too many guys are rocking this. Only the guys that already know are rocking this. Another fragrance that I wanted to put here from the house of Chanel. I see more fragrance reviewers that I respect actually purchasing this. I wonder why. Did they purchase it because they watch my channel? I hope so. From the house of Chanel, this is Sycamore. So guys, this fragrance took me a minute to like because the vetiver here is a little dirty. The aldehydes is good. The leather. I mean, it's a dirty, but not overly dirty. Very green vetiver, grassy vetiver fragrance. And vetiver is a note that, you know, takes time to appreciate, you know, because you have to let it develop on your skin. But this Sycamore is a great, outstanding vetiver fragrance, guys. Especially when you put the factor in that it has leather. It's masculine. It's very... And when they say it's dark, like has this darkness to it, it is, but the aldehydes in here, that Chanel signature aldehydic note, keeps it optimal and fresh. So even though the vetiver wants to get dirty, the aldehydes keep this in check. And for me, when I buy Chanel, I just like to buy the 200 mil. It's a shame they raised the price, guys, like they did, but if you're going to buy Chanel, it's expensive as it is, man. If you want to get the 200 mil, get it. It's really up to you. Expensive no matter what you do. I had to put a PDM in here. This PDM, I hear some bad things, good things, all type of things. And that's what happens with fragrances, guys. Fragrances are very subjective, and it's really what you like. But for me, when you want to be masculine and dominant and not really play games, Cologne from the house of PDM. Cologne, guys, Cologne. Let me see what has it back here. There you go. Cologne, baby, Cologne. So, this fragrance, hold on, guys. 1 second, family. And I'm back. I messed up my fingers so I don't have the same strength sometimes. I love this fragrance. This is just a fragrance that I love. It's just something, it's it has this dusty quality to it. Like there's something dusty in this fragrance, and that's what I love. It's got this dustiness. Like if red had a smell, it would smell like this. It's like this smells like a red crayon. Remember back in the days when you was a kid and you smelled your crayons? That's kind of what this smells like. Red crayon with this dusty effect. Super masculine, guys. Truly, I love this fragrance. I mean, people were saying this was a Baton Rouge 540 like inspired fragrance. Hell no, man. They saw red, they like, oh, it's Baton Rouge. Listen, guys, don't believe that. This is nothing like Baton Rouge. If you ever smell Baton Rouge 540, it does not smell like a red crayon, okay? This smells like a red crayon, but like what if you was in the desert. Because it has this dusty quality to it. It's an amazing fragrance, guys. You know, I would say that this fragrance gives you a good 10 hours. Great projection, great sillage. Let me see if I didn't, I know I skipped a few of these, right? So the Tom Ford Noir, if I skipped it, 8+ hours, moderate sillage, moderate projection. Sycamore. I would say Sycamore, as it macerated for me, I'm at the 10-12 hour mark, but I say if you get a new bottle, you probably get a good 8 hours with a good projection and good sillage, guys. Solid fragrance. From the house of Amouage, this is called Interlude Black Iris. Now, when you're looking, when you want to smell like the original, but you want it to be more, even though it has iris in here, I'm not going to say it's more masculine, but it's more refined, right? In the sense of when you're going to the office to work, when you're going to, family functions, you want to be masculine, but also masculine and also mass appealing. Mass appealing with masculine. Interlude, Black Iris. I think they dialed back the oregano note. If it's in here now, I'm not quite sure. I didn't really look at anything, but they introduced the iris note, which changes the composition in the beginning to be more of a powdery, sexy fragrance with that same candy cotton, dry down I get with the original. So this is like the original, just with the beginning being different. It doesn't focus on the oregano note, but the iris note. This is a proper flanker to a fragrance. And this is a good 10-hour fragrance, good projection, good sillage. Amouage, Interlude Black Iris. So another fragrance that I want to put here, from the house of Amarud, After Dark. So this fragrance has a lot of notes. This has plum, saffron, tobacco, vanilla. I mean, they say supposed to be plum japonese from Tom Ford. I never smelled that, so I don't know. But what I can say that is plum, tobacco, vanilla, saffron. This has some I can't remember everything, guys. I'm sorry, but the plum in here is dangerous. Oh, oud. This has oud. So it's like, this is like a weird, when they say, because in the bottom notes, you're going to have that tobacco and vanilla. So it's like tobacco vanille meets plum japonese in the middle. Like it just got plum, oud, saffron. So it's like very interesting concoction. But this is manly. This smells amazing, guys. Yo, Oud After Dark, if you're a plum lover, I would tell you to get this fragrance. I don't know what they're trying to mimic here. I don't know. But if you like the note of plum, This is a banger. Tobacco, oud, vanilla, saffron. What more do you want? And this is a 10-hour fragrance. Great projection, great sillage. I would say, I don't want to say beast mode. A lot of these fragrances here are very beast mode, but it's gonna last. It's gonna project. Great fragrance, great house, man. Amarud is so underrated, man. I gotta buy so many more from that house and not blind buy them easily because they just work, guys. They just work. Another fragrance I want to put on the list here that if you want to go to the Macy's and pick this up. This is fucking good, man. Sauvage Elixir, guys. Look, the Sauvage DNA with peppers, just this has a peppery feel to it now. They made it more masculine. It's still appealing, but just more masculine. This has peppers or other masculine notes. I'm not in my head. I think this has licorice. I could be dead wrong though, guys. I'm up late making videos because I got a lot of stuff to do in my life. I want to bang this out, but yeah, this definitely, they added a pepper note to this fragrance, a peppery note, like spices and stuff like that. And they kept the same DNA, but they enhanced it with the manliness. So if you want a more manly Sauvage, definitely pick up Sauvage Elixir, guys. This is a fragrance that you definitely want to get your hands on. And like I said, you can buy this literally at the department store. So you get a great fragrance at a department store. And don't worry about, I smell like the next guy. What you should worry about is not looking like the next guy. Look like yourself and you'll be fine. And this last fragrance I put here, the reason why I put it here because it has these notes that I'll get to you right now. So I gotta break this fragrance down and I'll go in the future. But it's just a Spiros. This is called Herba Leather. Nice bottle, guys. So when it comes to this fragrance, they highlighted the note of the passion fruit, which is an amazing, amazing passion fruit. But here's what they did and why I put this here. Even though it has this fruity accord on top, but as it dries down, it has leather in the base, leather in the mid, sandalwood in the mid. Then in the base, you have another leather accord. And I know it doesn't say this in the fragrance thing, but this has civet. I'm sure of it. I know what civet smells like. This has civet. So it gets masculine, but it still highlights that passion fruit. Because passion fruit is an amazing concoction. And when I break it down, I'll explain what I mean. But there's definitely civet in here. And this is super animatics with the leather. So they have double leather. They have sandalwood. And maybe the leather is playing tricks on me. And it's making it smell like a civet. But I'm telling you guys, I pick up on a strong civet. Sorry, man. What the hell is wrong with me? Yeah, so like I said, the passion fruit and leather and sandalwood play a key role. And to me, it's got civet. But family, and hold on, guys. I gotta just say that you already know this is beast mode. This 12 hours, you're good money. And Herba Pura, same thing. This one, Herba Leather, it is beast mode, guys. This thing is like a good 12 plus hours, strong projection, strong sillage, and a compliment magnet, like a lot of these are. Even though they're masculine, they still get the ladies to go cuckoo crazy. So, family, I hope you liked today's review on fragrances for men. Let me just show you the 10 bottles that I have for you guys. Family, you know how we do here at the Man Cologne channel. We buy real fragrances. We're really not into the games. You know what I'm saying? Real fragrances, real reviews. No filters, baby. No filters. Looking fresh. So family, you know how we do here at the Man Cologne channel. We praise the Most High. We stay fly. Health is wealth. And I'm out of here. I'm 47 looking 27. Well, that's how I feel. You know what I mean? And I'm out. Peace.